It takes black sky. Soft wool hanging in the dark.
shades of pink and blue. I'm driving through the memories of you. The city lights are passing in a blur. I'm searching for the moments that we were. Where did we go? A distant echo on the radio, a melody from long and long ago. And I can't look back now, the road is too long. I'm lost in the rhythm, I'm lost in this song. But your ghost is still sitting right there by my side on this lonely, endless late night drive. Oh, we were burning like a neon light, shining so bright in the middle of the night. Now I'm just driving with the top rolled down, trying to lose your memory in this town. Oh baby, we were something real. Now all I got is how this heartbreak feels. I passed the diner where we used to meet. Our laughter still echoes on this empty street. I catch my reflection and I see the pain falling like the teardrops or the summer rain. I should have told you what was on my mind, but I left those precious words so far behind. I can't look back now, the road is too long. I'm lost in the rhythm, I'm lost in this song. But your ghost is still sitting right there by my side on this lonely, endless late night drive. Oh, we were burning like a neon light, shining so bright in the middle of the night. Now I'm just driving with the top rolled down, trying to lose your memory in this town. Oh baby, we were something real. Now all I got is how this heartbreak feels. Still driving on my car with the memory of your spark. Driving on and on and on until the break of dawn. Just a ghost in the rear view. Still driving, still in love with you. In love with you.
Not her roommate, Sue state. Just every class, except in OF. Now the city keep a note that when I never enough, not her roommate, Sue state. Yes, I can show me for you. It's not a moment. Till time.
velvet dark, F minor dreams. Looking for light in a dying spark, or so it seems. Your voice is an echo I still can't trace, so far away, lost in the quiet of endless space, with nothing to say. Oh, we are floating through the great unknown, weightless but heavy, and so alone. In this spacey silence, I find my peace, where the pain of the world can finally cease. Stars are like dust on a windshield pane, blurring the view. Trying to forget all the old school pain, trying to find you. The gravity's gone and I'm letting go, rising so high. A beautiful sadness that starts to grow in this dark sky. Oh, we are floating through the great unknown, weightless but heavy, and so alone. In this spacey silence, I find my peace, where the pain of the world can finally cease. What if there's nothing on the other side, just endless dark? underneath the pine tree canopy shade. You didn't laugh or say that it was small. You leaned right in and memorized it all. My jacket soaked from afternoon rain. You wiped the dirt with no trace of pain. Now you sit with me in damp green grass, tracing lumber lying through window glass. You listen to the things I buried deep, holding every promise I couldn't keep. I used to hide behind the rusty gate, making silence feel like common sense. And watching your hands touch the fence makes me want to open before it's light. Sit with me in damp green grass, tracing lumber lying through window glass. You listen to the things I buried deep, holding every promise I couldn't keep. Oh, you stay under the pine trees. You hold it all. You hold it safe with you now. Cold water hits my toes. I stand where dark water flows. You left your words in my throat. I sink like an empty boat. Wait, let it go. The tide washes over the line. You say that you want to be mine. I let the cold tide pull away everything I couldn't say. Pull it away, pull it away. Salt water on my skin. I won't let the old feeling in. You hold out a warm open hand. My feet sink deep in the sand. I'm standing here. The tide washes over the line. You say that you want to be mine. I let the cold tide pull away everything I couldn't say. Pull it away, pull it Fingers waiting to be picked, watching the clock tick and tick. Now the sea takes what was left. Now my heart feels less bereft. Takes it all back. The tide washes over the line. You say that you want to be mine. I let the cold tide pull away everything I couldn't say. The sky turns deep violet now. I am learning how I am chosen. city lights and shadows meet. I trace the contour of your hand, a language both can understand. Smooth electric piano keys, whispering like a summer breeze. Oh, we're floating in this perfect space, anchored only by your grace. Wrap me in your velvet light and lose ourselves into the night. With every breath and every sigh, we'll watch the endless world go by. This feeling is a perfect chord, a melody we can't afford to lose in time, to let it fade. This beautiful world we have made. Wrap me in your velvet light, seize ourselves into the night. With every breath and every sigh, we'll watch the endless world go by. This feeling is a perfect chord, a melody we can't afford to lose in time, to let it fade. This beautiful world we have made. Ooh, yeah, just for you. Softly fade away in the light of day. Static fills the empty spaces in my head. Trace the lines of everything you never said. Shadows dancing on a fractured window pane. I can feel the coldness running through my vein. Clock is ticking, counting down to how long can a feeling this electric last? Got the shadow fighting just to keep control. Darkness creeping in to swallow up my soul. Can you hear it screaming loud inside the dark? Every word we never spoke is left a mark. Holding on to what is slipping through our hands. We are shifting, sinking in the desert sands. Running blind into the light of what we fear. Wishing everything we had was never here. Crashing down like waves upon a broken shore. I can't take this silence anymore. Feel the fire burning in the cold. Starting fast and running out of time. Trying to erase your heart from mine. Words are hollow when they're spoken in the dark. Every whisper leaves an everlasting mark. words are lost. I'm hooked on only onto breath, the silent thread, listening to all the words unsaid. I trace the lines upon the glass and watch the heavy shadows pass. The world is loud, but here it's still. A quiet heart with time to fill. There's no pretense, no need to hide. Just this honest ache inside we speak in echoes, soft and slow to places that we used to know. And I can feel it coming close, the part of me that fears the most. But let it wash and let it be this beautiful uncertainty. So breathe it in, let the colors bleed. You are the only thing I need. We are floating in this endless space, finding beauty in this quiet place. Every bit is like a silent prayer, we're suspended in the golden air. I'm not afraid to let it all fall through, as long as I can find my way to you. I can feel it coming close, the part of me that fears the most. But let it wash and let it be this beautiful uncertainty. So breathe it in, let the colors bleed. You are the only thing I need. We are floating in this endless space, finding beauty in this quiet place. Every bit is like a silent prayer, we're suspended in the golden air. I'm not afraid to let it all fall through, as long as I can find a way to you. Even though we're fucking like a dream, silent spaces where we both are seen. We're just echoes on the wind tonight, fading into pure